Oh, okay, now I'm live. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, that whole stage didn't make it onto the channel because, you know, sometimes when I go live, it just, doesn't really, want to show it on the site. But, anyway. Yeah, but anyway, for those that, just tuned in, I'm Ryan Harp, or Darth Kylo. This is the first race of the doubleheader tonight at Road America. We are also going to be going to Loudon after this is done. Bradley Domer Jr. started on pole, and he has led every lap so far, but I believe Cameron Morris currently has the lead. And yes, he does have the lead, so in that first stage, we saw like a pretty chaotic start and some good battles all the way around, but that 48 of Kevin Hall, he started 12th, and he finished second in the stage. And that is pretty, that's a pretty good performance from him so far. And after the green flag, and after the pit stop cycle, at the end of the stage, it is Cameron Morris that is currently out front. He was running toward the back pretty much the entirety of that first stage, so he has gained a lot of track position on the stops. And it looks like Morris has chosen the right side for the restart. And as we are getting ready to go, and since you all never got to see the start of the race because of our little technical mishap, even though I was live at the very start, it just did not show it on YouTube. But as they come off a turn, as they come off the final corner, down the long front straightaway, up the hill, we are in Wisconsin after all. At the start of stage 2, it's time to crank it up. Now go get that cheese, boys.
Whispering. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness. Alright, Ryan, just so you know, I'm not going to be that aggressive here, so.
I'm just gonna let you guys sound like
Oh, Matt, are you drunk? What are you doing?
No, I switched with what I do.
Oh my god, oh my, I'm scared.
Oh shit.
Yep. It's this thing for
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, yeah, it's just fun.
that launch. I just got off the fucking turn 1. Yes, this is not gonna go well. I don't know. So, yeah,
Alright, I'm parking.
oh no.
Oh no!
In the grass! What the fucking god. That was on me. I had the grass and it just sucked me into it.
Well, T, I thought we were gonna die, but we made it. Alright, yeah, I wanna go down there.
Oh yeah, my son was killed because of it.
I did get damage.
A little bit. On your left side or back in?
Oh,
back
Jesus
in,
Christ.
Open it up. What the fuck are you doing?
I had no brake there. I had no brake
No
there.
racetrack over there. You're over here fucking bonsaiing it trying to cut the course.
I had no brake there. For
I
some reason.
Oh god, I'm in the grass. Okay.
do not cut that across my face.
I
This
see
isn't gonna be good.
Sam.
Alright. Well, now that the first lap is, oh my god.
JB, holy.
Well, they all slowed up a little bit more than I thought they were going to, so I hit it a little harder, and they,
Well, Bradley Domer Jr. had the lead for the good part of the last lap. But Kevin Hall was able to power his way to the lead. And he's put a pretty sizable gap over the 24. So could Kevin Hall be the CFRL Cup Series' new road course ringer? We currently have 16 laps to go. And I believe these guys do have to make one green flag stop before this thing's all said and done. And Hall put a couple tires in the grass going through that kink, which is one of the toughest corners to get right here if you want to keep your speed up. And it looks to still be a Hendrick Motorsports 1-2-3, with Hall leading, Domer Jr. second, and Whitman in third. It looks like we have one car out of the race, and that is the 19 to Chase Loans. Of course, it is a Hendrick 1-2-3 at the moment, but the 9 is under attack from the 22 of Michael Fox. So it's the Michael and Michael show in the battle for third. And now we got this battle going on for fifth between Tegan Jones and Jared Haw. As we saw at the start of the second stage here, there was a lot of shuffling and a lot of contact and almost a caution, really. And as you saw, Cameron Morris did start the second stage with the lead. But when we got to the straightaway, he decided to drop back toward the back of the pack. But he kind of did it in the wrong spot as it was coming up on turn 3. And that's what caused all that stack up. Because we now have 14 laps to go here at Road America. And Kevin Hall with a really big lead over his teammate, Bradley Domer Jr. And another thing to keep in mind, Kevin Hall started 12th. But in between qualifying and the race, he was able to find something to get him all that speed. And he powered his way through the field. And he's now running out front. Yeah, but of course, this race is not over yet. As we still have, I believe, a green flag pit stop to go. Well, we got this gaggle of cars as Joshua Harris goes wide. And this battle here between Boyce and Wessel. Wessel gets into the grass coming off the carousel. But Wessel gets into the grass again in order to avoid hitting Spencer Boyce there. But Spencer goes wide, and that's going to allow Wessel to take the spot. Which I believe is for 8th. With 13 laps to go. And Michael Whitman was able to pull away from Fox for a little bit. And we got one car off of turn 2, and that is the 00 of Matt Connors. But now Fox is coming back at him. Oh, Whitman goes way wide. Fox also goes wide. But Whitman got the worst of it as he ended up in the gravel. And he lost 2 spots because of that. So drop Whitman down to 5th. So because of that, Michael Fox is now up to 3rd, challenging Bradley for 2nd. Meanwhile, there's Kevin Hall up in the distance. And he's still pulling away from Bradley. I believe Hall now has over a 6-second lead over the 24. As we now have 12 laps to go. Oh, we got one car in the grass off the final corner, and that is the 20 of Sam Perry. He found himself in the grass earlier in the race. We got this battle between the 2 of Morris, the 8 of Anthony Peters, and the 12 of Joshua Harris. Morris is still hanging tough to that spot. Oh, Wessel got loose going into the carousel, and that allowed Spencer Boyce to take the spot, which I believe is still 8th on track. I believe that's actually 9th. Spencer goes way wide, and that's going to allow Jared Hogg to take 8th away. And now Wessel goes wide. And with 11 laps to go now, it is still Kevin Hall way out front. Of course, he has absolutely no pressure, so there is no point in trying to push your way through the corners. That'll definitely help avoid mistakes. And now Michael Fox has gotten around Bradley for second. Now this battle for 8th between the 88 and the 18. And it looks like we got another battle up there for 6th between Ryan Parsons and Tegan Jones. And Jones forced Parson onto the grass, I believe. So Jones still hangs on to 6th. Now we have 10 laps to go. Whitman has gotten around Kamal Wright for 4th. He's still got some work to do if he wants to catch back up to his teammate. But now it's looking like Michael Fox is catching Kevin Hall just a little bit. Actually, quite a bit. Last time I checked, the gap was 7.2 seconds. But now it's down to less than 4 seconds. So the 22 making a charge in the late stages of this race. And yeah, he can definitely see Hall out his windshield now. But here comes Hall on the pit road, so green flag pit stops have started. So the top two are the first ones in. And I did say that we were going to have a green flag pit stop before this thing's all said and done. And Wessel is also in. And I am going to check to see if Fox gets out when he completes his stop, because he did go a little bit over the speed limit. And Hall is out. And now Fox is out. So Bradley Domer Jr. reassumes the lead. But for how long? As now Michael Whitman has caught up to him. Of course, I believe both Whitman and Domer are going to be coming in for their stops at the end of this lap. Unless they've somehow found a way to save enough. And nope, and I was correct the first time, as both Bradley and Whitman are in, as well as the 14 of Parsons and the 10 of Wright. We also got the 4 of Jones, the 18 of Boyce in as well. And Matt Connor's in the grass again. And Bradley is still your race leader on pit road. And there goes Hall. And Whitman beats Bradley off of pit road. Oh, and it looks like Bradley hit the wall. Either that or he was forced into the wall. So now Whitman is in third. The pits have cycled out, so Kevin Hall has reassumed the lead. With now 8 laps to go. And it looked like he had cleared Michael Fox just a little bit more. But the gap is still right around 2 seconds. So there is still very much a chance that Fox can win this thing. And down that long front straightaway. And up that hill, it looked like Fox got wide just a little bit. And we now have 7 laps to go. That might cost him a little bit. In fact, Hall has actually gained on him the last lap. It's currently now above 3 seconds, the gap from first to second. So here's a little bit of a fun fact while we have this little bit of a lull here. Last season, it was Bradley Domer Jr. that drove that 48. And I believe he swept the last doubleheader that we had in 2024. And if I can look up the schedule of when that was. Yeah, our last doubleheader was, oddly enough, this race at Road America, as well as Gateway. No, wait, hold on a second. I'm going to correct my own mistake here. It was actually Mid-Ohio and Loudon. That was our last doubleheader in the Cup Series. Bradley Domer Jr. won both of those races, and he drove the 48. So could we see Kevin Hall pull something similar like that off? As we now have 6 laps to go. Yeah, Hall has really put a gap on the 22 of Michael Fox, as it's now a little over 4 seconds. Of course, it could be that Fox's car was just better on the longer run and on worn tires. Coming off the carousel. And through the kink. Now we have the battle for 6 between Spencer Boyce and Tegan Jones. And of course, last season in Martinsville, these two were involved in an epic scrap. As we come back to Kevin Hall, up the hill, down the long straight. Now have 5 laps to go, no more cautions. Michael Fox second, Michael Whitman third. Bradley Domer Jr. fourth, Ryan Parsons fifth. Kamal Wright sixth, Tegan Jones seventh, Spencer Boyce eighth. So yeah, this is the battle for 7th here. My apologies there. Sometimes without an actual leaderboard, it's kind of hard to keep track where everyone is at a track like this. Here we go. We have a... Looks like it's going to be a battle for third between the 9 and the 24. Parsons might make it a three-way battle for third. Now the gap is around 5 seconds between first and second. Actually, even more than that. Four laps to go now. We're still going to keep an eye on this battle for seventh. Deegan Jones and Spencer Boyce. Oh, Jones might have gotten in the grass. Spencer Boyce got a little wide. And I think that may have helped Spencer keep his speed up. We see Jones trying to break that draft. Oh, Spencer Boyce got way loose off of turn 3. He is still within striking distance. And the gap has actually come down slightly, as it's now a little under 4 seconds. And Hall is coming up to the lap car of Cameron Morris. Or no, that's Matt Connors. My apologies there. And Connors pulls off onto pit road. Three laps to go. Oh, and Spencer goes way wide into turn 1. And that's going to cost him even more time. So Michael Whitman up to third, and we now have this battle for fourth between the 24 of Bradley and the 14 of Ryan Parsons. And the gap between first and second still hovering around 4 seconds. And we got another car out of the race, it looks like, and that is the 20 of Sam Perry. Riding along with Michael Fox, he can just barely see Kevin Hall out his front windshield. But if Hall keeps this pace up, it'll be too little too late for the 22. So we now have 2 laps to go here at Road America. But he's getting a little closer, though. Yeah, the gap is now around 3 seconds. So Hall must have made a little mistake going into turn 1. Yeah, it's now down to less than 3 seconds. And Foxians just see that lead oh so close. I think now we're at the point of this stint where Fox definitely has the better car. And Hall is there. Hall is definitely right in front of him now. But if I were Kevin Hall in this situation, I would just keep calm and hit your marks. So that way you can keep the 22 behind you. And here they come. White flag is out. Final lap at Road America in race 1 of this doubleheader. It's Hall versus Fox. Oh, and Fox is there now. Fox is definitely there. Into turn 3. Oh, Michael Fox just dove it in there. Oh, and now Michael Fox is right on Kevin Hall's back bumper. Hall is going to have to defend for his life. He goes wide. Into the carousel for the final time. Fox got the run. Think he gave Hall a little push. And they are really nose to tail going through the kink. Oh, Hall shuts the door. Fox thought about it. Oh, and Fox loses it. Fox has lost it. Coming off of that corner there. And now Hall can just cruise to victory lane from here. A huge mistake from Michael Fox, as Kevin Hall is going to take the win at Road America.
I was on your ass right there. I mean, good win. I'll take second.
Well, you said it was a lucky win, you little fucking gremlin.
It was going to be
take
lucky
7th, I
if
guess.
I didn't catch him.
I'm about to blow my car up. You got Stephen Smith there, Bradley. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened because I consider I'm so far behind. It ain't that damn hard.
What is she needing me for? for me to cook dinner.
I was waiting for this out to go. I haven't finished yet. Wait. I peeked
horses
out.
like
Hey.
Yeah, you got it.
I peeked out to try to.
Is this where
see if
we're
I could
taking a
still
little
run
bit of
and
break
it's
or what?
fun. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
No, we're taking that break after the miniature race.
Kevin, you have had to have put down a 10 or a 201 point. Like
Yeah, he did because I know I did. We both did.
Damn it. Sal.
We both got the 201s.
I gave him like 6 seconds on it, and then I spun myself.
Me and Kevron got 201s. I know that.
Well, no, I know you got 201, but I'm assuming there's got to be a 3 or something in there.
I don't know. He
Well,
probably
put
did.
enough pressure on you, Sally.
I didn't set my fastest lap until late, so.
Did you lag out that fast?
Yeah.
He was right in front of me. I was like, oh god.
Well, have fun. I love it.
So I do. Okay. Wait. Maddie's gonna be 15th, so he'll be 3rd going in Bowden? 3rd? How will you two?
Who all lagged out?
19,
20.
Let's say the 19, the 95, not the 95.
The 19, the 20, the 10. But
And the
Matt
10, okay.
finished behind the 10, even though.
Oh, wow, what a finish there. And a huge win for the 48 of Kevin Hall, the new member of the Hendrick Motorsports team. Getting a win in his first season with the team. And he set the fastest lap. And so now, I think I'm probably only going to do Kevin Hall here for his interview, so that way these guys can take a little break and get ready for the second race. Which will be at Loudon. And there he is, your race winner, Kevin Hall, and an epic battle on the last lap there for the win. Like, of course, it was toward the end of that stint where, Fox's car like really started to come to him, especially on worn tires. Like, how were you able to keep the 22 behind you?
Well, it wasn't easy. When my tires get down to 20% on the left front, my car just gets absolutely wicked sliding loose, and I had to run very conservatively there the last 4 laps of the end of that race, just because I knew that when it came down to the end, he would probably end up catching me. It was so wrecky loose, I couldn't risk, trying to go all out and then be on worn tires the last 2 laps or whatever, because he would have definitely caught me in one. As far as holding him back, I was going to definitely throw the block on him when it came down to the kink, but he for some reason stood right behind me, and I was kind of surprised about that, because when I went into the kink, I hit the mark pretty good, but he was able to dig in a lot deeper than me because of how he's on that steering wheel setup, and he's able to save those tires a lot better than I can on the controller. So he was able to get a heck of a run going into the kink, and then he just stood right there going into that one corner. It's the third to last corner, whichever that is. Anyway, turn whatever. He was able to get right there behind me and break a whole lot deeper into the corner than me. But, he just got in right behind me and lost control after he made contact with my bumper, and that's all she wrote. That's the only way I could think of how I was able to hold him off, because he definitely had the car to be able to win it right there at the end.
Yeah, he definitely had the car to win it, but that mistake there just cost him big time. But going back to the start of the race, and like you started 12th, and yet you came like all the way to the front to take a really big win here. Like, were you able to find something in between practice, qualifying, and even the race that allowed you to get all that speed?
Oh yeah, I should have been able to at least qualify third on up to the pole. Just had a bad lap when I went to that third to last corner, that same corner that messed Mind Killer up. When I came off that corner, I got really loose there and hit the wall. So that was where my qualifying time put me in 12th. But I knew that I had a car that had the chance to win. I wasn't sure if I was able to compete with the likes of Mind Killer or Bradley, but when I started catching them up really good there in the first stage, I was like, okay, we're up here in the top 5, even in the top 2. We'll have a really solid chance to be able to pull away and get really good stage points, if not the win, out of this race. And as soon as we took the lead, there was just no looking back.
Yeah, we are running a little short on time because I know you got to get ready for Loudon. But speaking of
Absolutely.
Loudon, real quick, will this momentum carry you to Loudon?
For sure. It definitely, for the whole season, for, up leading to the championship playoffs, it gives you a really big breather that you got the win under your belt, so you don't have to worry about being eliminated as of now, but depends on how many winners we get this season. But yeah, definitely a huge momentum shift for the 48 team. Got to thank Bradley real quick for allowing me to be on the Hendrick Motorsports program to be able to pull a win out for them and for the 48 team. And yeah, I appreciate you getting on, Darth, and doing the broadcast for this race and for the New Hampshire race.
And yeah, of course. And I did have to restart the broadcast a couple of times because you did message me at the end of the stage saying like, well, I wasn't on YouTube, but I was able to get it at the end. So we are on now. But yeah, I'll let you get ready for Loudon. Congratulations on the big win, and I'm sure that your new daughter will be proud of you for this win.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The 2-week-old daughter, she's definitely going to be cooing for joy for Daddy here. So, but yeah, you go on ahead and get the other interviews in. I'll see you over on the other side, Hart.
All right, I'll see you then.
Thank you, sir.
And I will probably do those other interviews after Loudon because I did get the message from Bradley saying that start time for the race at New Hampshire will be in about 4 minutes from now. So I think I'm gonna call the stream here for now. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, and we will be back for our next race at race 2 of our doubleheader at New Hampshire. And yeah, well, I'll see you there.